Greatest exploration in history, a legendary stage show coming on Friday, and top honors for our seniors. Live from the Azure Sky Studios here at beautiful Valley High School, this is Falcon Flash. And good morning, Valley High School. This is Tuesday, May 22nd. We're only 2 days away to having our seniors go off to their senior events and activities. And everybody else, we're going to keep on going until we get to final exams next week. Speaking of keeping on going, let's get to the Falcon Flash right away here on this Tuesday. Our patriotic observance is a huge one for our country as we bought a huge chunk of land back in the 1800s. And the United States purchased Louisiana from France in 1803. The huge part of land west of the Mississippi River was completely unknown to Americans and needed to be examined first before it could be settled. President Jefferson decided to send an exploratory expedition west, so he appointed his own private secretary, Meriwether Lewis, as a commander in charge of the expedition and finding appropriate guides for it. Lewis invited his former superior officer from the Army, William Clark, to be his co-commander. Their mission was to explore the unknown territory, establish trade with the Native Americans, and affirm the sovereignty of the United States in the region. One of their goals was to find a waterway from the U.S. to the Pacific Ocean. Lewis and Clark commanded the Corps of Discovery, which consisted of 33 people, including one Indian woman and one slave. The expedition lasted from May 1804 until September of 1806. They failed to find that waterway from the Mississippi to the Pacific, but they succeeded in documenting more than 100 new animals and 178 plants, as well as providing 140 maps of the region. We're going to take a quick look at a video about their journey.
They were beginning the most important expedition in American history. The United States' first official exploration into unknown spaces, and a glimpse into the future of their young nation. They would become the first United States citizens to experience the Great Plains, the immensity of its skies, the rich splendor of its wildlife, the harsh rigors of its winters. They would be the first American citizens to see the daunting peaks of the Rocky Mountains, the first to struggle over them, the first to cross the continental divide to where the rivers flow west. And after encountering cold, hunger, danger, and wonders beyond belief, they would become the first of their nation to reach the Pacific Ocean by land. It would be the greatest adventure of their lives.
It's a great story. It's a human story. It's a story of those who went first. They were first. They led the way. They opened the trail.
The best authenticated accounts informed us that we were to pass through a country possessed by numerous, powerful, and warlike nations of savages, of gigantic stature, fierce, treacherous, and cruel, and particularly hostile to white men. Sergeant Patrick Gass.
They would tell people who had been occupying the land for hundreds of generations that the West now belonged to someone else. Yet they would meet more friends than enemies, and only once fire their guns in anger. They carried the most modern weapons of their time, but in their two moments of greatest need, women would intervene on their behalf. And time again, they would be saved by the kindness of strangers.
What a trip, man. What a trip. All right, here's your ASB President Diego with today's Falcon Flash.
Once again, good morning, Valley. Hi. Hope Alive Bible Club end of the year event will be out on the lawn between building 4 and 6 during lunch on Tuesday. Food will be provided and there will be live music. Everybody is welcome to come. If you're helping with this event, please see Mr. Shimazaki in room 4-13 for a in front of the line pass or an excuse slip. Today and Wednesday are our senior interviews for the class of 2018. Both days are late start for all students not participating in the interview. School will start at 9:23. Seniors, be sure you share your portfolio items so your interview panel can preview your work, awards, and accomplishments prior to the interview. You can click the share button at the top of any Google Doc and change your settings to anyone with the link. Ask any teacher for assistance if you need any help. Valley Vaudeville 2018 Legends is this Friday. You can come support your friends and teachers who are performing in this year's show that features legends of music and movies. The show will start at 7 p.m. in our VHS auditorium. Tickets are $7 pre-sale and $10 at the door. All tickets go to support our vocal music program, so you don't want to miss out on the fun.
Valley Vaudeville is always a lot of fun. Thank you, Mr. President. Fall sports, attention girls interested in playing soccer this upcoming season. Tryouts are going to be held on Tuesday, May 22nd. That's today at 3:15 in the stadium. Don't miss out on this awesome opportunity. And if you're interested in joining the boys or girls cross-country team, there's a mandatory meeting on Wednesday. That's tomorrow, after school in room 19-8. You'll receive information about summer training, fundraising, and the upcoming season. So we hope to see you there. Speaking of people we hope to see, here is Miss Gibbs. She's got some exciting announcements for you about our senior class.
Good morning, Falcons. Last night was the 59th annual Senior Awards Ceremony in which the class of 2018 was honored and recognized for their achievements in and out of the classroom. A number of deserving students received the coveted Principal's Medallion from specific departments on campus and a new medallion focused on our value statements of being strong, connected, and lifelong learners. More than $25,000 in scholarship money was awarded to deserving candidates. 53 students earned the Seal of Biliteracy Medallion, and a number of recognition certificates and plaques from community partners and Valley staff were handed out, including our High School Link top seniors. Special thanks to all the Valley students, teachers, and staff who contributed to the success of the event, and to the members of the Falcon family who came to support, and our teacher presenters. Two especially significant awards were saved for the end of the evening, the Salutatorian and Valedictorian Awards. These outstanding students will have their names engraved on the perpetual trophies that are housed in the front office. The Ruth Ramsey Salutatorian Trophy is presented to the student who has the second highest GPA in the graduating class. This year, 3 students are tied for this honor. Please help me congratulate Alejandra Arcos, David Hernandez, and Giselle Ibarra. David Hernandez will be addressing the graduating class on May 31st as the representative of the 3 salutatorians. The Helen Kirkland Valedictorian Trophy is presented to the student with the highest GPA in the graduating class. This year, 2 students are tied for this honor, Lisette Campos and Iram Contreras. Lisette Campos will be addressing the graduating class as valedictorian on May 31st in Valley Stadium. Congratulations to our Vals and Sals and to all of our class of 2018 honorees.
Thank you, Miss Gibbs. All right, we know what these are. These are tickets to graduation. Most of you asked for your tickets already. If you have not, I've got 4 tickets for you. If you have not yet asked for your graduation tickets, if you need more than that and you have not yet ordered your tickets, please do that immediately using the form in your senior classroom. Otherwise, I do have 4 tickets for you. You can bring the most important people in your life to your graduation ceremony. Seniors, I do want to give you a little heads up on what's going on in the next couple of days. Tomorrow is your last day of school, and we do anticipate that you will be here for your interviews. It's your schedule tomorrow morning, and then you'll all attend all 6 classes. Immediately following school, we will be giving out the clearance cards that you will need in order to pick up your diploma on June 1st, and we'll be passing out the caps and gowns that you'll need for the cap and gown picture that will be on Thursday morning. We will be open after school in ASB to do those things. We'll be open during 6th period for those of you who do have early release. However, we do need to see your ID card that has a sticker on it that says you have early release in order for us to help you before 2:51 or 2:53 or whatever time we get out of school. So I'm blanking on when time school ends. 3 days from the end of school, and I don't know the bell schedule. Please bring both those items with you then after you pick them up on Wednesday afternoon. Bring them on Thursday morning at 8 o'clock. We're going to have the Capping Gown picture. We know you're going to be in that. The one that you see here over my head is from 1968. We're going to do another one this year for 2018. So be there for that. And then you can, following that, we're going to do the senior walk. We're hoping that if you are a graduate of John Adams Elementary or Carl Harvey Elementary or Diamond Elementary, that you will pick that specific school to walk down those hallways and say hello to your teachers that helped raise you so many years ago. If you didn't go to one of those schools, we do hope that you'll join us anyway and pick one of the walks to go on and show the younger students in Santa Ana that high school graduation is certainly a possibility in their future. Following all of that, we'll come back to school and you can turn in Chromebooks and any other debts that you have, pay things off, and get your clearance card worked on. You have Thursday, you have Friday, you have next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to get clearance cards finished. So don't feel like you need to rush through that, but you will need to have it done before we give your diploma later on. If you are going to grad night, please check your senior classroom. I put the dress code for grad night in there. That's on Thursday afternoon. And a quick calendar change that we had, our graduation rehearsal on Wednesday, the 30th, is going to be at 8 a.m. instead of 9:30. So we'll put that in the classroom as well, so you'll know about that. That's a lot of senior information for you. So I only have one more day to talk to the seniors, and then they're gone. I think that's it that we have today. So we're going to go here and say that's it for today's Falcon Flash.
And remember, Falcon Fever, catch it.